is our time.
Hey guys, it's Kirsty from Pony Mag, and today we are here with someone really exciting and we can't wait for you to meet him.
Hey guys, I'm Sam Dracott of the Farrier, and this is Milo. He's excited.
So we're going to be spending the day with Sam and we're going to see what he gets up to, and we're going to be asking him all of your questions.
This is the liveliest I've ever seen him. Who wants to go next?
So Sam, how long have you had Milo?
I've had Milo for about 6 months now, so it's still a fairly new partnership, but we've achieved quite a lot already actually, to be fair.
Yeah.
But this is good fun today. He's energetic.
What are your plans with him?
I'm not sure yet. We're sort of winging it a little bit, steady mate. But hopefully might do a little bit of venting, a bit of fun stuff. Like just enjoy it. That's what it's all about.
And how long have you been riding?
So I used to ride a lot when I was 10 to about 19, went up through the pony club, then did the JRN, which is the junior regional national team in eventing. Did that, represented the Southeast team, and then I had to get a job, so ended up being a farrier, and I sort of lost touch with the horse because I didn't have time, so I had to sell him. He did really well, went off to do 2-star after that with the next owner. And then, yeah, I've just got back into it now after 14 years of missing out.
Are you loving it?
Yeah, it's good fun. It is good fun, especially when he's a little bit fresh. It makes me laugh because he's just, yeah, you just use that energy to your advantage, and it's great to get great results.
Yeah.
Most people start, especially when I started, it was Pony Club was the way in. I was lucky enough to have my own pony, and I did Pony Club all the way up to I think 18. Still really good friends with everyone I went to Pony Club with, so it's like lifetime friends that come with it. And I learned everything from the basics to advanced stuff. And I still volunteer quite a lot with the Pony Club now, doing demos and farrier related stuff. And yeah, really enjoy it. It was definitely a good entry into horses. Whoa. Yeah, good boy. A bit more. Good lad. So my first horse was a horse called Eddie. He was a Belgian warm blood, and he was very spicy. But I loved him, did everything with him. Yeah, I do miss him, but Milo's normally a lot calmer, so he's quite easy to deal with, especially when he has his moments. It does make it quite fun for me.
So Sam, what is your favourite magazine?
I mean, it's got to be the Pony Mag, isn't it?
Oh,
Can't be anything else. Oh, hope that's taking the edge off him a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. Yeah, so now that I do actually have a horse, this is actually quite nice because it actually makes me have a bit of downtime, and actually enjoying horses again is really nice. Really nice to actually enjoy it rather than just being completely working the whole time. So he's a bit hot and sweaty at the minute, but I have got big plans to clip him, so that's why he's still a bit hairy. Hey, boy. Hot and sweaty today. Hey, boy. Kisses.
Oh.
A little bit extra, and bought Milo some custom named brushes. Look at these bad boys. And not forgetting there's a pink one. Hey, do you like them, mate? I'm not sure. Good sniff. Sweaty pony. Time out there. Going on brand with the hainer, keeping it pink. Milo loves his grub, so tuck it into that before he can tie it up. Okay, should keep it quiet. So if you can see, I don't know if you can see it now, you can see how jagged that is. That is because people don't pick the horse's feet out, and that's what happens. So what we have to do, we have to resharpen them all the time. So this side, this little bit here, just takes off like the heavy material. And I use this side here, which has got like very fine dust of diamond, and and you just literally finish it off and it should be nice and sharp. So the sharper the knife is, the easier it is for me to trim the horse's feet. That's the idea anyway. So you can see like heavy flakes of metal sort of gathering up. And just keep going. Most oils, obviously oil based. Get a hot enough shoe around it. It's not very good. Come on, buddy.
What is the worst thing an owner can do then to make your life difficult?
Worst thing? Oh, where do I start? Having muddy feet in a muddy area to shoot is a nightmare. Because you're trying to do the best job for the horse, and trying to do it every time the horse steps, it's muddy and horrible. Makes the job very difficult. Obviously oil on the feet's not great, that's not a good one. And I'll tell you what is annoying, is when you're shoeing the horse and somebody puts a feed bucket in front of it. Because what happens, the horse then leans and then it can't balance. Oh, it's not. Yeah, so if you want to learn about how to annoy a farrier even more, but don't do it, let's see some of the skits that I do on how to annoy a farrier. They're good fun.
So Sam, how did you become a farrier?
So after I was riding, competing, stuff like that, I ended up getting my apprenticeship, which starts off with a pre-farrier course where you have to sort of learn how to make basic tools and stuff like that. And once you've got that, you can get into your apprenticeship, and that's 4.5 years. So I found a training farrier who took me on, and then that was it, really. So that's how I got into it. Once you've got to your apprenticeship, basically, it's 4.5 years. You work with your training farrier for 4.5 years. You go to college every 6 months, and they check how your qualification's getting on. And at the end of it, you take a diploma, and then once you pass that, you're allowed to shoot in the UK. So the UK is the only country in the world where you have to have a diploma. Everywhere else, it's a bit of a free-for-all, which is a bit scary.
Yeah, and what's involved in the exams?
So you have to learn basically all the anatomy from knee or hock down in detail. So that's bloods, veins, arteries, tendons, ligaments, bones, how they grow, cartilages. And then once you sort of know everything that's gone on the bone column, then it's all about when it all goes wrong and how to help it and maintain it and stuff like that. So there's more to it than just banging shoes on. So for your apprenticeship, you'll have to make these from scratch.
Oh, wow.
So on your diploma, you get a horse like Milo, and they go shoe one front foot, one back foot. We want this type of shoe on the front, and they might have a different style of shoe on the back. And you basically have a bit of bar like that, and you've got to cut it to size, make the shoe, and make sure it fits all up to standard. So, and if you're not up to standard in any of those categories, either fit, shoe make, nail fit, finish, and the size of shoe, then you fail.
What is the best part about your job?
Never 2 days the same. You've always got something new. Horses are different every day. You never know how they're going to wake up. And you get to meet a lot of characters, and it takes you places that you would sort of least expect it. And then if you also got a horse that's struggling just a little bit with a condition it's got, you can sort of help it and sort of manage it and sort of prolong the horse's life, which is always a nice reward to get, that feeling. So Milo's all done. We've rasped his feet off. It's nice and smooth, but you can see where we've sort of taken that top layer off. So I always use a bit of farrier solution just to reseal it, re-nourish all the horn that's in his hoof wall. Also, it's nice and shiny, which helps. Right, that's time for coffee, isn't it?
Okay.
Famous chap.
Buffer.
Yes.
Hammer.
Yes. I thought you were going to try and chisel the shoe off there. I was like, oh no.
Just joking. Shoe puller. Shoe puller.
Yes.
I think I'm at a disadvantage for going first. Oh.
Yeah, well remembered.
You're up. Yay! Yay! How are you feeling, Sam?
I'm very nervous.
Go.
to win that one, didn't you? Wanted to win.
I'm really competitive.
Yeah, got rosette ready. Look at that, my winnings of the day. There's nothing wrong with that. A glove that's missing somewhere. What's this one? That's a right hand.
How's Milo coming along?
It was fun this morning. And all right though. So this is Silver. He's 22 years old. He's a lovely chap. Does a bit of everything. Silver is recovering from laminitis from a long time ago. There are still signs of it obviously there, but it's all calmed down. Rachel's got on top of his diet and things like that. And all the other things that we have to look out for is inside the feet. So it's sort of my job to keep it sort of calm and where it should be. But he's doing absolutely fine now. He's not had laminitis in the last 4 years that I've been showing him. He's been absolutely fine. He still carries on with a normal life. But as horses get older, there's a few issues that you have to watch out for, such as nutrition, you know, and there's obviously more into it than just that. But you don't want to get laminitis if you can. Do we, mate? Let's get these Jimmy Choos on. You like some sweeties, don't you? I haven't got any more left, you've eaten them. Yeah, no legs.
Run up, run down.
So this is Lily, and she has pads, which are only on the front feet, but she has obviously the classic pink ones. So she suffers from a bit of concussion, which obviously if they've been picked out, we'll be able to see a bit easier. So these are the pink pads. They actually go underneath the shoe as well, so they just help with the concussion as she just struggles with the harder ground. So we're gonna put some fresh ones on her and get her back out there. So I get asked this question all the time, can I have pink shoes? No, you can't. But I've got pink pads, and then I've got these custom made shiny ones, and obviously the unicorn ones, which Milo had. But today we're gonna put Lily in just the pink ones because she loves these. So we're gonna go with that. I mean, who doesn't love pink? So just fitting these up for Lily now. So I've got the little half moon bits for the clips to cut out already done. So now I've just got to trim the frog plate a little bit just to fit it in the shoe, and then pretty much ready to go. So let's get that trimmed up. So this is impression material, which is obviously pink, and it goes under the frog plate there to help the contact with the frog as well. So makes it function as it should. But obviously it's always pink. It's got to be. Nothing else. So this will go here. So. There you go, she's all done. Massive thanks to Pony Mag for spending the day with me, and I'll see you guys soon.